Hello, class. This is Dr. Williams here. Um, we are smack dab in the middle of the term, and I feel the need to give some of you accolades because some of you are doing extremely well. And then others, I feel the need to give you some coaching. We need to really think about this. Okay, we've got 4 more weeks left. I don't want anyone making a poor grade. Okay, my idea of a poor grade is anything below a B. Okay, this is, and I want your academic experience as far as college to be one that is tenuous. So please don't take this as me trying to talk to you like you are a child. I've had people tell me that. Take this as someone that has gone to school for many years. Okay. Also, I did get my MBA and my PhD from University of Capella, or Capella University. And that is an online school. So I know how to go to school online. All right. Um, Life is we need to understand that life will deal you all types of obstacles. And I can talk to you because I'm qualified to talk to you about that. Not because I have a PhD, not because I have an MBA, because I am a black man in America. Okay? And there's no type of obstacle that you can throw at me that I haven't gone through just because of the color of my skin. Okay, so going through obstacles is something that I have to deal with every day, every minute. Okay, a lot of you are making this more difficult, the class situation more difficult than it has to be. Okay, all right. Going to school online is not difficult. It's different, but it's not difficult. It requires a thought process. Okay. You are not there, so since you are not there in a traditional sense, that means that you need to develop a strategy to be there in a digital sense. Okay. What does that mean? All right. When I was going to school, I checked in to Blackboard or whatever learning platform there was, at least in the morning and at least in the evening. Okay. Also, I checked my school email. Okay. At least 2 times a day, at least in the morning and in the evening. Sometimes I did it more than that. And it included the weekends. Okay, a lot of you will do that with Facebook. You'll probably get on Facebook 18 million times, but for some reason, getting on Blackboard and getting checking in on your school email is omitted. Okay, I had someone tell me that because of that, a lot of her group discussions, a lot of discussions with her group were late, and they because they weren't responding. We need to make sure. You need to make sure that you are getting in and having access to Blackboard and to your email. Another point. Many of you, we are a phone society. Okay. Many of you think that you're going to be able to use your phone to go to school. If I had any control over this, I would say no. Unless you're using something like Dex or something like that, where software where you can turn your phone into a computer. And if you want information on how to do that, I'll talk to you. All you have to do is give me a call. But as far as just using your physical phone as a computer, that doesn't work. You simply do not have the real estate. You simply don't have the room. It's too small. Okay? So get that out of your head. Either you need to use DeX, which requires you to get an adapter, and requires, if you don't have a good computer screen, then you need to get one. Or good computers now cost $200. I know there may be you may be able to get it even cheaper through your student discount. But trying to go to school on your phone is difficult, and you're making it more difficult than it has to be. Okay. Also, I noticed that a lot of you have not been doing your individual discussions. That's a requirement. Okay. I post every week. I post a question, and you are to simply. And a lot of it's just more opinionated type of things. You're simply supposed to give your opinion and then write a reply to another student. Okay, that is a requirement. If you just give your opinion, if you just do one post, these discussions are worth 50 points a week. If you just do one post, you're getting 25 points. If you do both, you do the post and a reply, you're getting the full 50. If you don't show up, see, there's a monitoring portion of Blackboard. If you don't show up and you don't do it, there'll be a 0 by your name, and I will keep it as a 0. Okay. Again, this is pretty simple stuff. As a matter of fact, it's different, but not difficult. If I were to venture going to school online, if you get the hang of it, it's a little easier than going to school in person, because you have to take in person. You have to take you actually have to be there on time. You actually have to be there at a certain time. Now, I haven't set this class up to whereas we have to be somewhere at a certain time. Also, your group meetings you need to be interactive with those group meetings. Okay. This week, your midterm grade will be. I will get your midterm grade out, and I must tell you, it will be a lot will be leaning upon those assessments that I have out there for you to fill out for each of your teammates. I'm asking for a letter grade up to this point for each of your teammates and for you. Okay? That's all I need. Okay? And I have found that around this time is when people start calling me because they have not followed previous directions. But please do not take this as I'm talking to you as less than an adult. I'm talking to you as a very experienced person, especially when it comes to going to classes, especially when it deals with overcoming obstacles. Okay, COVID is a pretty tough obstacle. Okay, but we can overcome this. You can overcome going to school online. Just make sure you do those few things that I'm talking to you about. Make sure you were participating in your group. If you're participating in your group and holding your weight, making a contribution, then you don't have any problems with your teammates giving you an assessment. It should be an A. Now, I talked to somebody once. I've talked to some other folks, and they were saying theirs is going to be a B. Okay, that's okay, but it could be better. If you're making a full, wholehearted, and you're trusting the system, you're making a full, wholehearted contribution to the project. Projects aren't hard. Projects are not difficult. If you know me, I'm not trying to make this a difficult venture for you. What I'm doing is I'm trying to teach you, I'm trying to help you develop skills in computer skills, and I'm trying to teach you some important job skills or life skills, if you will. Okay. Again, I don't want to get too deep in terms of. I made the comment of being a black man in America. We've got so much social tension going on right now, but I didn't make it. I didn't make it as far as I've made it by being a pushover or adhering or submitting to obstacles. Okay, if I were to do that, I would be nowhere. And I want you to have the same type of attitude, a constructive attitude, to whereas this can transcend to you overcoming this obstacle as far as Corona. Okay, overcoming the obstacle in terms of going the class online. Excuses get people nowhere. Excuses, everyone has an excuse, and all an excuse will do is keep you stagnant. Okay, progression and excuses don't go hand in hand. Okay, you may identify obstacles, but you come up with solutions. Okay, to overcoming those obstacles. Not, oh well, I didn't want to go to online. I don't want to go online anyway. Well, let's give you this challenge. If you want to go to college now, online is the only way for right now. Okay, so let's put on our big boy pants and big girl pants and make sure we understand that and overcome this obstacle. Okay, maybe you like going to classes better and you like the social aspect of it all. Unfortunately, we are not in a position to whereas we can do that right now. So we can be social in another way. You can be social during your group time. You can be social on a conference call. You can be social when even talking to me. Okay, these are as people are saying, this is the time of the new norm. Okay, and the pandemic is no joke. Okay, this disease is killing people. This disease will attack your respiratory system. As a person that's had respiratory problems in the past, I inherited from my father. I had inherited asthma. It's no joke. My dad had respiratory failure, and he explained it as it felt like he was drowning. He was drowning in his own body. Okay, he could not get air. Not being able to get air, suffocating, is not a great way to go. Okay, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to keep everyone safe. We're still trying to make it to where people can accomplish their academic goals. And then also, I'm trying to get you to a point where as you come out of here with an experience to whereas you are ready for the world, okay? I don't want to be one of those teachers where all I do is teach you one thing, teach you just a computer class, and we just sit there, we talk computers. No, you unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, you've got a more progressive professor, and I'm wanting to have you leave this experience not only understanding MS Word, not only understanding Excel, not only understanding PowerPoint, but understanding how to go to school online, understanding how to interact with people in groups, understanding how to go to work. So that's my pep talk for the day. Keep those of you that are doing well. We've only got 4 weeks left, and we're rounding the corner, and we're almost at the finish line. Those of you that are not doing so well, take heed to what I just talked about and some of those coaching things. We have time. We have time to pull it out and get a better grade. Thank all of you for listening to me. Stay safe. And if there's anything you need, please do not hesitate to call me. 502-821-8457. Thank you.